hate all of my friends, and I think that they hate me.
Welcome back to Nerd Talk Radio. I'm the Captain Joey Savage with Angry Zach here.
And I'm Cole Baldridge.
And back in the studio, it's the return of Nico DLG.
Hello, family.
Also, Sticky Vicky's here.
Yeah.
Hey.
Here's my pretty cool sister, I guess.
Yeah, she's the best sibling that you have.
It's true, 100%.
By far. Hands down.
If I were to rate my siblings, it'd be a strong number one position.
She'd be number one. There is no
Sorry,
difference.
Corey.
Like 3 and 4 is just they're equals.
3 and 4.
Yeah.
No 2.
Yeah, there's no 2. There isn't. There's no 2.
One.
Look, I know your siblings.
She's so far ahead.
She's
she
one.
takes
One
and
and
Jenna are
2.
competing not for second, but for third and fourth.
She is 1 and 2.
Prove your worth.
That's it. Dunzo. So Nico DLG's back,
Hey guys,
and this
what's
is
going
the
on?
return of the Nico DLG segment. What do you got today for us?
Hey guys, Nico DLG coming at you live, like always.
God.
Back
God, I
at it
missed
again,
it.
finally.
I missed it.
Not like always, but we'll let it slide.
Not like always.
Like always.
Like always.
All right, what you got, man?
Okay, so as I spent some time away from the show, I have realized my life is in shambles, and I need to get my life together.
This is the awakening party.
I didn't know this was going to be that kind of show.
I don't know what to do. All right, so
I am unprepared for anything this serious.
in your absence, my friend.
Yeah, right. So
like my me primo.
So I've dedicated my entire life to work in school and occasionally playing games with my friends that I now have.
And how's that working for you? Life still in shambles?
It's in relatively better shape, but still shambles.
Still the shambles, huh?
Sammy shambled.
Sammy shambled.
Semi-shambled.
Nico Sammy shambled.
Me-
Wow. Man, that's sad.
No,
That's
it
sad.
really is. It kind of is a little bit of a wake up call. It's just I miss my homies here.
Yeah.
I miss coming into the studio every week.
We missed you so much, Corey couldn't even make it. That's how sad
I
he
know.
was.
He's awful.
He didn't come because he owes me money. It's
Yeah.
a real story. True facts.
Well, I just paid your debt, Corey DLG. Now you owe me twice as much as you owed Nico.
Right.
So I'll take care of that part.
That's how
Right,
loan sharks work.
See,
prison
the
works.
real man right here.
Yeah.
That's how
A real
banks work.
man of genius.
To set up loans so that people owe you way more money than they originally did.
It's called loan sharking.
That's how banks work.
Yeah.
Not just loan sharks.
That's how all loans work.
That's how everything works.
U.S. Treasury.
So
We can make a
so what
list.
has been the game of the week for Nico since you've left us? What,
So
what are you getting into?
I've playing way too many card games.
Oh, okay. What you got?
Man, I was just about to say, you always say games when you mean video games, but this time you mean actual non-video games.
Right, non-video games.
Which is?
Card Fight Vanguard. I've
Vanguard?
talked about it before on the show, but now I've sunk way too much of my hard-earned money for it.
Yeah, it's
Nico literally gets about 10 packages of cards every day. Every time I check the mail.
That's awesome.
My dad.
Right, yeah.
I'm like, how much money do
They
you
used to
have?
be
And he's
music
like, I have
clicks.
like nothing left. And I was like, we make a pretty decent paycheck. I don't understand how you have nothing
And
left.
I
You have
sink all
zero
of it.
bills.
I
You have
sink
zero
all of
bills.
it into card games because I'm irresponsible.
My life's in shambles.
But that's the thing. That's where people get money wrong. If you're working, you should spend your money. If you have zero bills, spend your money. If you got hit by a bus tomorrow, it does you no good to have a shit ton of money in your bank account.
What if you need to save money if you need to go to the doctor and pay for getting
Do you have
hit?
insurance?
Yeah.
End of
And
conversation.
insurance doesn't cover everything.
What?
And you still have to pay the
also,
deductible.
but
Exactly.
Also, like,
Is
you
that
should
true?
It's
start
true.
saving. The
I should
sooner
start
the
saving
better.
money, but I've spent a lot of it. And to
Get
be
out on
fair,
your own.
Nico.
cards do not instantaneously lose value when you buy them, unlike most things.
Nico,
That's
Are you gonna sell
Nico.
them?
That's true.
I
That's
could.
True. That's true.
But are you gonna?
Depends on if I stay in the game or not.
Here's the thing.
Here's the thing. Listen to old Uncle Zach here.
I've never saved money in my life.
Fair enough.
I've never not worked.
But his
I've
wife
never had a
saves.
savings
His wife
account.
saves it for
Okay.
him.
Maybe.
You don't know.
I don't
that.
ask.
100%.
I don't ask.
100%.
But
no, Haley saves
but
money
here's
for
the
y'all.
thing. I wasn't walking around living in a cardboard box until I got married. So clearly, I was doing okay. If you save your money, you're just going to be disappointed. You're just going to be working to save. That's dumb. If cards make you happy and working makes you unhappy, buy the cards with the money from work. This is an easy solution. You have zero bills. Why wouldn't you spend everything you make?
We've
Not
got a-
everything.
We've
Most
got
of it,
We've
though.
got a question from a first-time caller, long-time listener, producer over there. Would you have something for Nico?
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, so
See?
I too play card games and spend way too much money than I do.
Stop trying to horn in on Nico's stuff.
Jeez, man. I did that way before you did.
I was playing cards before you were playing cards.
Nico was through with it before you knew what to do with it.
Magic for Colt, Vanguard for the Nico.
Anyway,
I also play
Yeah,
Yu-Gi-Oh, but that
Go
game's
on with your
trash.
question.
Go ahead. Go
You're
ahead.
dead to me.
Okay, well that's nice.
Okay.
But I've been
Okay.
playing clicks longer than you, but so
What does that have to do with like?
Than me?
card
That
games?
has nothing to
so
do with
like
anything.
I've never.
I've been
played
really
Clicks.
into Munchkins lately. I've been playing a lot of Munchkins.
That's a good game.
It really is.
I've played it a couple
I see
times.
that all over Space
I'm
Cadets,
just so
and it's
happy
just
you're
like
here.
probably a matter of time until
Munchkins
I
is
get
fun. You know,
sucked
this is
into
a really cool game, and I think you'll like, and we gotta play. It's called Star Trek: The 5-Year Journey.
Hard pass.
Oh man, I thought the same thing, and then we played it.
Yeah.
I was hooked instantly.
I can't. Here's the thing.
instantly.
I like the idea of tabletop games, but number
This is
one,
like a card game.
Whatever.
You know what? You said
Is it a deck building game?
No.
I like the
Okay.
idea of it, but
It's
first,
a co-op game, so everyone's playing together.
But first of all, I'm a sore loser, and I'm not a
But this
gracious
comes from the
winner.
same guy, so I introduced him to this game.
I'm not.
I introduced him to this
hate
game called
losing.
Suro. You ever played Suro?
Yeah.
No idea what
So I
you're
introduced him to Suro when we were
I
at.
played it with him.
saying. I
Yeah,
have no idea what you guys
And I
are
yeah,
just-
we
doing.
were
I-
at, we were at the convention,
And I demolished him.
and he was over there playing by himself. Remember that?
Right. Yeah.
Like we're all playing Munchkins, and he's playing by himself. This game. Where
Yeah,
Right.
I was
spin
playing
noodles.
this two-person game by myself, so I learned how to not ever lose again.
right.
Because
He
I
was.
don't
It's
like
called.
to
It's called
lose.
practicing.
And he lost
that's what
again.
good
Sore
people
loser.
do.
And he lost the very first time he played.
Yeah,
Right,
course
Yeah,
I
because it was
did.
the first time he
Most
played.
people.
No,
yeah,
after
I was
Never
gonna say.
again.
After he practiced.
Never again. That's right.
I don't know. Hagen won the first time he ever played Munchkins.
Okay,
Because
Pretty good.
Hagen's a heck.
my brother's a ringer.
It's the mustache.
It
So,
is. I think it was.
I like the idea of tabletop games. It's hard for me to get into that kind of game though. Like
It has to be. I think it has to be simple enough that you can pick up and play it.
yeah, I need to be able to pick it up and play it, but then it has to be complicated enough to really keep my interest for a
Right.
really long
That's
time.
why I like Hero Clicks.
Like I get real bored. But HeroClix is not easy to pick up.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Not
And
remotely.
that's always been my. And like I've watched and I've played. Not played.
Well, I
I've
mean,
watched
if
a
you
ton
take-
of HeroClix, and I've had a bunch of different people explain it to me. It's hard to get into HeroClix.
If you take like most
The
of the
barrier
powers
of
out and you just go
entry,
vanilla, it's
economic
very
term.
easy. You move, you attack, whatever. You're
right, but
ready
the
to go.
barrier
But then
of
you start
entry
adding
for
all the
HeroClix
other
is
stuff
very,
in,
very high.
then it becomes super
It's not even
difficult.
just that. It's all the
super difficult.
minutia mechanics that go into just playing the game.
Right.
Right.
You got to know the
And that's
difference
not
between
even-
an
that's not
action
even-
and an attack, and the power action and the
Wow,
close action.
That's not even including if you want to do anything competitive. In which case, you have to figure out how
And there's
to
no-
break the game.
There's no
Break the game.
No, you just pick the most
up,
powerful
Vicky?
team there is and just drop $80 on Carnage or
and there's
two.
there's no game
Right, yeah.
consistency either.
Nah.
Like there's
The
no
game-
storylines.
Hey, Vicky.
Everybody can play the same character. It's dumb. It's dumb. The barrier of entry is too high.
Hey Vicky, how are you? What you been up to?
Hey.
Yeah. What have you been up to?
What's going on in the life of Vic?
Giant nerd.
Work.
Psych.
Vicky is.
So how's the fitness the life going?
Yes.
It's going.
Are you
It's
being a
going
witness
real
to the
good.
fitness?
Witness to the fitness.
fitness.
You guys can
Yes.
follow Vicky. What's your
hate rhyming
Instagram?
so much.
At Victoria DLG.
DLG. And you can follow her fitness journey, which is pretty intense. It's fun. It's
that
it's
it is.
it's a good follow.
Yeah.
And not just saying that as
You need
a
some
person to be on the
inspo.
show. And yeah, if you need some inspiration, Zach, with your
Cult.
gluten-free stuff,
I don't need
no
inspiration.
sugars.
I'm a grown man. Like,
You're
I
not
need
a
somebody
grown.
else to
You're a
inspire
grown.
me.
You're a grown boy. Not a
He
grown
doesn't
man.
own
It's
himself.
okay to need some help sometimes.
Yeah, yeah,
All right.
yeah. It is.
Weak.
Everybody needs some
called
help.
Weak people need help.
Not Zach.
I don't get what's going
No,
on.
don't
here.
get me wrong. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm glad you're shilling weak people, but no, just kidding.
You chilled.
Vicky's awesome.
She is the best.
If I had,
Sibling, that's why she's 1 and 2.
if I,
Right,
in fact,
yeah.
if I was a stronger person, I would do Vicky as some sort of life
I
coach.
bet you
or
would do Vicky
exercise
as a,
coach.
as a lifetime
Dial
coach.
it down.
Lifetime coach.
I've known her
Come
since she
on.
was 3.
I said lifetime coach. Hey, this guy's putting stuff in
My
mouth over here.
lifetime.
I've literally known her
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 lifetime.
lifetime. I knew Nico when he was in diapers.
Yeah, so did I. Congratulations. You
Yeah,
win.
I do win.
Oh!
I do win. I am awesome.
No one gets the joke because they weren't listening.
I know, right?
It's fun to reference things that happen off air.
Ah!
Boo.
So what up? What else
What
is
else,
up,
Nico? What's going on with anime?
Oh,
Tell us-
yes.
Tell us some other boring stuff.
Or talk Rick and Morty.
That's not a segue to
Oh my
something
god.
I want to talk
oh
about.
my god, let's talk about Rick
Let's
and
talk
Morty.
Rick and Morty.
You haven't been on this show since Rick and Morty.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
season
oh!
3 ended.
Start with anime. You got about a couple minutes. Let's anime
Alright.
it up. And we'll close this show
Alright.
out talking Rick and Morty.
Okay,
I needed,
so
you needed like a shot of this face.
Okay, so
Hold on.
so anime. I haven't been watching a whole lot, but I watched this one show called Garo Vanishing Line. Quality animation, beautiful.
What's it on?
beautiful.
What's it on?
Crunchyroll, if you want to get on that.
Is it dubbed?
No, it is
Subtitle?
Subtitled. And the
Subtitled.
Gross.
animation is incredible, and everything is great about it.
When you say the animation is incredible, this is gonna for someone who watches as much TV as I do, this is gonna sound really stupid, but I don't know for sure what that means.
So everything,
I like his honesty.
Well, because here's the thing: like, the benefit of an animated show to me is that it doesn't necessarily have to look like real people. But
Right.
when you say the animation is incredible, do you mean the artistic talent or do you mean the closeness to realism?
Artistic talent.
Okay.
Art.
It's
I
okay
feel
with
like
that.
you can still be
Talent.
stylized.
it's very stylized. This show is actually very stylish, and the thing I love about all of it is the extreme character designs. Like everything is except like 12,
I like
except
that.
like the
Oh,
normal
just
people.
like
I
our
like that.
family.
Yeah,
I like that.
exactly.
That's
So everyone's like
Whoa.
super intense.
Whoa.
The main character is a giant man riding a giant motorcycle that turns into a giant golden knight with a lion face.
You're a sucker for size, like
Oh yeah,
like,
I'm all about
proportions.
intensity. boy.
You're a
he
size
loves like
queen.
super tiny people and also like gigantic, absurdly
As does Zach.
But yeah, no, I
large
get that.
characters.
I get that.
No, it's
Anything,
pretty much my
anything
entire
mini,
life.
anything extra
Yeah,
large.
yeah,
No,
absolutely.
nothing regular
Massive.
or
No,
medium size.
Regular size is no good. Okay.
Right. Yeah, if it's regular, it's boring.
Right,
Look at
exactly.
that mini soda. I want that one. Well, this
If
other
you're gonna
one's
go
cheaper.
to all the
no,
effort,
I want mini.
If you're gonna go to all the effort to create an animated show, why would you go regular size people?
Right. Why would you go standard people?
That's dumb.
Fair enough.
It's funny because the standard people stick out more than the extreme people.
Right, and that's their only
makes sense.
function.
Right.
Their
yeah.
only function is to give scale to the
To the-
weirdly large or weirdly small. They should only
Fair
be
enough.
background, like plants and buildings. All regular sized people in animated shows should be like Scooby-Doo backgrounds where when the big people run by, they don't move.
Can you just say the animation is beautiful again?
It's beautiful. It's
do-
so crisp and clean.
Good God.
Movement.
You describe
is
anime
visceral.
the way art critics describe
Visceral?
art.
It's
you
visceral.
almost make me
Whoa.
want to watch anime.
That's
Throwing
a
in those
solid
SAT
word. Like,
words.
He's like
boom.
Anthony
Whoa,
Fantano
I'm Nico
of anime.
DLG.
My life's in shambles, but I've been reading the dictionary.
Right. I'm Nico DLG.
Oh, Vicky, what's up?
Haven't been around in a while. Boom, here's a $5 word.
Let's jump out to break. We come back. We're going to close the show down talking Rick and Morty. Listening to Nerd Thug Radio.